miles over the end line. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Allen now looks to throw. He finds his man, Sky Moore. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Throwing now is Allen. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame. Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it? One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15 and spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Again, it's Achane. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 2nd and 5 from the 8. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. Achane will score. Touchdown, Miami. Well, Charles, clearly they wanted to send a message there and impose their will. They score on their opening possession on a drive comprised entirely of rushing the football. Message sent. I don't know that the team on the other side of the field wanted to receive it, but what a statement on their opening drive. Just run it all the way downfield, no passes. That absolutely sets the tone that they're going to be physical in this game. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2? Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. 2nd down, here's Charbonnet. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down. From midfield, here's Allen. This one is caught. It's Moore. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17. Into the red zone, 1st down. On the give, here's Charbonnet. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone. Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Now Allen. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Bills are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Charbonnet. is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The Dolphins sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one goes for 24 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 39-yard line. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on 3rd down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on 3rd downs all year long. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to widen their advantage. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Allen to throw it. Going right side here, and that's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now the Bills will hustle to the line. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Bought him a little extra space.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Here now, 2nd and 4. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here is 3rd down and 4. Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he is going to have a Bills first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. To the air, Allen. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Allen going to throw. And this incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. This is caught at the 20. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
3rd down and 13. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Fields now to throw. As this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard stripe. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Now Allen. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. Miami set to take over. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Right back to Achane on second down. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 53 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
On second down, a run by Achane. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Ronnie Hillman in there. He gets the carry. Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold him to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Bills. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. To throw, it's Allen. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. One final try here for Allen. He's got a man, complete. And he is going to have the Bills first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Allen. They'll set up a screen to Charbonnet. He's got room at the 30. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. This 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw again. Working the middle here, that's complete to Knox, the tight end. And the Bills are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And from the gun, here's a handoff to Charbonnet. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Zach Charbonnet with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it makes the score 21-10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Dolphins are going to recover. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Achane here, they stay on the ground. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Up the middle, Achane. Heck of a broken tackle, but only able to work this down near the 23. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And they'll give this to Achane. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Allen and the Bills now. Down by 2 touchdowns. 1:52 to play. Their offense has struggled all night, and now they need to find 2 scores late to try to pull this thing out. Now Allen. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And now a fumble. The ball's ball's out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
3rd and 2. They'll run for it with Achane. And he is going to have a Miami first down, and the Dolphins are going to win the football game.
The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
2nd down and 6 now. On the handoff, it's Achane.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
They'll run, Achane.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
One more time with Achane.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Devon Achane with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Dolphins have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins come up with a late turnover, but it would probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And we talk so much about